All right, one more share real quick and let me see if it'll work. Yeah, it does work. Okay, volume. Hopefully people can chat too. What's up, Ghost? Hello, Ghost. I'm glad you can type or text because I was worried about that with I shared a minute ago and uh shared it to my to like Crystal and stuff, and like when you do that sometimes it come back in and it does not uh I don't know, there's problems. So yeah, you did. You just got here. Hello, Crystal. I just started too, so uh I see that. Hi. And good luck with your meeting with at work here in a minute. I might do this lightning and stuff somewhat first. I'm trying to think on how I'm going to do this background before I get too started on on this. I went to go get Ziggy because I ended up leaving him in there a little longer, Crystal, and I didn't have my phone with me. I had set it down and I was going to go get him to take him outside before I started my live. And Ziggy was laying on his back in his bed, legs up. Both his back legs were straight up, kind of, and his front legs were curled up in a like, like this and stuff. It was adorable. So I'm not sure how I need to do this yet. Sorry, I'm contemplating background on this because I want to have the lightning and stuff in here, but I'm not never confident doing lightning. Um, just be honest. Lightning is weird to draw or paint or make. And I need to have it lined out a little bit because I got to leave some space open for the gradation that I'm planning on adding in, which is also going to be a pain in my ass. Ooh, neat. How's it going, Maury? What are you using to 3D sculpt? Are you doing like a uh, modeling clay, or are you doing like a 3D printing pen thing, or how are you doing it? I'm curious. I wanted to get into that a couple years ago, and I had ideas, but I thought it was stupid. And then I see people doing the idea I had, and I'm like, oh, damn it. But they do it way better than my idea for what I wanted to do with it was. So uh, I'm happy to see them doing what I had wanted to do. So I hate lightning. Uh, oh, thank you. I'm using an app called Nomad. It's called. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Man, me and Crystal saw one at Best Buy yesterday or the other day. How much was that 3D printer? I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't bad price, but it was expensive. So thank you, Hermes. And hello, Hermes. Can you draw Naruto? I can. I can draw Naruto. I also have a Kakashi somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where it's hiding in my box of finished art. I'm quick too, right? You asked, and there you go. Yeah, no, I had already done those, but yeah, I have a Kakashi as well, and yeah, so do you have any other ones, anime type fandoms you want to see? Dish. I'm gonna say Bala. Deshaun. That's what it is. Deshaun. I tried to read that weird. I don't know why. Deshaun. All right. Time to erase some. Ow. Ow. They give you some antibiotics. I have not drawn her yet, but she's on my list. I have her saved on my Pinterest somewhere. Hold on. I gotta find her real quick because I'm not sure where. I have a reference saved of that character from I can't remember, Fire or something or another. Come on and work. Okay, let me restart Pinterest since it's being extra this morning. Illustrated. Yeah, I have a Sailor Moon. I have that one saved as a reference that I was looking at doing for Farron. I have a whole bunch of Has Been Hotel. Don't know what Has Been is. You need to watch Has Been if you're old enough. It's an 18 plus show on Amazon and on YouTube, I think. But you definitely need to be 18. Um, oh, there's my Kakashi. Aha, Dishwalla, Sailor Moon. Or Dishwalla. Deshaun. I don't know why I said Dishwalla. Sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me. My brain is off this morning. You're not getting up here, Ziggy. It's not happening. It's not happening. Not right now. I do. Hold on. Let me do it this way. I'll show you one real quick that I have a Pokemon. Where's he at? There. See, there's Psyduck right there. But I also have a couple Pokemon on like some 4x4. How's it going, Nam? Nam drawing. But yeah, I have some Pokemon, but they're in a box that's or with my 4x4 stuff, and it's a little hard to get to right this second. So they're on my YouTube channel though. So what is that? Oh, there. Okay. What's up, Cross? Gojo. Like Gojo? Like that guy? Yeah. How's it going? Aka. I'm gonna just say, I don't know how to say your name, but hello. I'm trying to think. I was like looking at it. I'm like, I'm not sure how to say it. 10:38. So, all right. It happens a lot here. Surprisingly, I get the chicken butt joke. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Once I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway, and it's probably going to be the Zenitsu size. So, thanks for showing up and subbing. Nice. It's so sad to think about. So I was just looking at my analytics, and I'm 35 people away from passing my sub account, or how many people I have following me on Facebook, on my Facebook art page, and I've had that since 2014. So that's mildly annoying to think about. Why is Uncle actually good at drawing? Lots of practice, Cross. Lots and lots of practice, man. That is the straight up answer of it, is lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. What's up, Marshall? Well, yeah, well, I mean, whatever works for you the best, or whatever you like doing the best, is the on that. So for me, leaving it as a sketch bothers the shit out of me. So like, I have a sketchbook, and even in my sketchbook, stuff's finished. It's inked. It's something. I can't just leave it as a pencil most of the time because it bothers me. Um, don't know why. I don't know why that is, but also for pinned comment on when I post this video, either here in the on the live, or not this live, but the next one probably later today when I finish this. Remember how many markers I use for the pinned comment trivia question. All right, see you later. Now I'm good luck studying. Yeah, so I just use pencil, man. Like, this is a lead pencil, so like a 0.5 lead pencil, and that's what all the sketch is. And then I just go back and do. I add the color and marker and stuff to the sketch afterwards, after I erase some, and then I yeah, color, paint, and then black is the last thing I add though. So I'm weird in that aspect. If you watch any of my videos, well, except like I will add like a large amount of black into a painting. Like if it's a Not the fine line work. I don't fine line or put black line work down until almost the end of the painting, which is definitely weird in some case. In most cases, from what people I see people do all the time, or other artists do. So, cool. I don't have anybody for that right now except my girlfriend Crystal. She mods for me on here. I don't actually make enough money to hire anybody, so no, I don't hire mods, or at least not yet. And I don't know if I'll ever get to it. If I get to the size where I need mods, then that might be a situation that I'll look into then. But as of right now, I don't hire anybody. I don't have any ability to hire anybody right now. So still trying to build this channel and make it big enough where I would need mod help, I guess. Well, I appreciate that. Hi, Letizia. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Drawing or painting out this today, so I'm pretty good. That's the plan, Deshaun. Hello. I'm just gonna say why. Hope you're having a good day, though. Yeah. Like you said, good. Practice. Lots and lots of practice. Nice. Oh, breaking in a new sketchpad, huh? That's awesome. Uh, I still have to finish my sketchpad from last year. I'm getting closer on having it full, but I've been neglecting my sketchbook as much. But I use my sketchbook a lot, though, for sketching ideas of stuff that I don't necessarily, I'm not going to share them most of the time. And that's just because, like, they're sketches and quick reference drawings or whatever, just to try to figure out like shaping and stuff like that. Like I have a Tanjiro in my sketchbook that garbage, and I'm never gonna finish it. But it was uh, the start of like the rage paintings. That Tanjiro's reference is the same reference that I used for that sketch. So. Um, Yeah, why? Lots and lots of practice. I'm supposed to be doing homework right now. All right, Ghost. Yeah, homework. Homework is important. School and all that stuff. And I am putting this out there, just out there again. If you get in trouble watching my videos at school or at home or anything like that, that's on you, not me. I'm putting that out there. Or driving or something weird like that. I'm not responsible for your getting in trouble in some way. um, Good. I like that. Works, makes sense. I'm drawing Zenitsu from Zenitsu right now. But what Letizia said, why? is probably the is really good advice. Grab a comic book, grab an anime, grab a whatever that you like the most, like a character, specifically a character you like. If you like we'll use Spider-Man for example. If you really like you like Spider-Man, draw a bunch of Spider-Man characters or different Spider-Man references, and that will transfer over into drawing other characters and other people, and practice lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. I know I always say practice and practice and practice, and people are like, "Oh, that's stupid," but practice is literally practice makes best. I had a band director when I was in high school. He used to say, "Practice makes." How did he put it? Practice doesn't help. Perfect practice makes perfect. But you can't practice perfectly because that's you can't, you just can't. So practicing makes perfect. Failing, getting better, trying something different, doing something new, all that stuff is the best way. I'm not going to, I mean, I don't use guidelines. That's cool. That's cool. You study anatomy. 14, that's cool, whatever. And I don't use grid lines in any paintings. Um, I can't really, I don't use them. I don't like them. I understand why people use them and how it is helpful for them, but for me, I can't do it, and I don't like it. And it's not helpful in my case. So if that helps you, though, I fully support it. I just it's not my style of drawing or art. I can't use the grid lines. Um, hey, Jack, how's it going? What are you talking about? Why? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, though, the grid lines, because I don't use them in any drawing. Um, I just look at a reference photo and I draw from the reference photo onto the canvas. That's how I've drawn all my life, honestly, is look at something and then draw from it. And I change it up as I'm drawing too a little bit. So, or quite a bit actually. Uh, awesome. No, I mean that's your way of doing it. So like, and like I said, it's fine on however you draw or however you like to do it. But for me, I can't use grid lines, or I won't use, and I won't use them. I've tried it before in the past, and you're focusing, in my opinion, too much on one little area and not enough on how all of that connects at one time. And that's not how my brain works. So my brain doesn't work in that capacity where I have that structure in that. And so I draw, like for this one, for the Zenitsu, I started with this eye, and then I drew everything out from this eye. That's how I build up my paintings, how I build up my art and stuff, um, and how I see paintings and stuff when I'm drawing them. So, and like I said, for you, if you that's how you like to do it, that's cool. And nothing wrong with it. It's just not how do I put it? One way does not work for everyone. That's what I'm trying to say. One Your way of doing it versus somebody else's way of doing it can get the same outcome, but one person can only do it one way. But yeah, art is subjective in that aspect, is what I mean. Okay, let me look. Let's see. What are you talking about? Why? I don't. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Why? Oh, nice. What's that from? Letizio. I can't open it on my iPad right now, so. But yeah, I like what I could see from it so far, though. Okay, but you're not talking about anything coherently. So you went from this to markers to something else. So I'm having a hard time like keeping up with what you're trying to say. Is what I'm meaning mostly. Like I don't understand what you went from grid lines to markers to something else. So I'm just trying to keep up. Oh, neat. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. Nice. All right. All right. Cool. I have no idea. I've heard of them, but I haven't played it. If you don't mind, how old are you? It doesn't matter, but I'm 40, or 41. Okay. Yeah. Uh, nice. I've not watched any of these, so I don't know what we're talking about right this second on the shows. I've heard of them. I just haven't watched them. He's asking me what my age was. Yeah. Anyway. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, that's cool. See you later, Letizia. Hello, Leo. Yes, Leo, I do. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. All 600 and something videos. That's impressive, and I appreciate it. Um, I bet it did. I bet it did. I can imagine. I've had to go through. I went through and did that in a separate account that I had from years ago that I didn't really remember having, and I went through and I liked all of my videos, and it took me quite a bit, quite a minute. So thank you. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Sweet. What's up, noob? I did a Akaza. Here's my Akaza, Leo. Did I show you my Akaza yesterday? All right. See you later. Check out ghost stuff too on my community page for sure. Awesome. Sweet. See you later. Why? Yeah, definitely check out my community page, Leo, too, if you haven't. Also, check that out. Um, Ghost and a bunch of other people also comment their or post their art in my page, so you can totally also post it in my community to show off. Um, Me and my girlfriend specifically really like watching or seeing your guys' art, and then I love getting other people from my stuff to see your guys' art as well. It really makes me happy to like you guys sharing your stuff all the time or any of the time that you guys share it. So um, let's not start with that yet. I need a color. What is A22? We'll do that. Ghost, with your 3D printing and 3D modeling stuff that you're looking or you're playing around with right now, if you ever get into the 3D modeling, look into doing like uh, not necessarily the prop stuff, but Like that might be a lot of fun is if you make and print your own like figures that you paint afterwards. That'd be pretty neat. Um, how's it going? I'm gonna just say Bertha. How's it going? Moulin. I'm gonna say Moulin. It's you, Moulin. I had a buddy years ago. He did prop figures, prop stuff out of 3D printing, and he like aged it and weathered it and painted it and stuff like that. I had done an art trade with him to get the Fifth Element, the four stones of the Fifth Element stuff, and I left it in Alabama, unfortunately, but I really liked those, and they were all like they looked like the stones from the movie The Fifth Element, so that was really neat. He spent a lot of time. I don't know if he's still doing it or not. Um, I know he had spent a lot of time doing it. He had like 10 or so printers in his one room. So, uh, oh, what I was gonna say is buy a small printer, Ghost, like a cheap $99 one, and then, uh, thank you, Cupcake. Uh, I read an article. A dude bought like a $99 crappy like 3D printer and then went online and somewhere got like the blueprints or the stuff that he needed to print off everything he needed and then reuse the parts from his little $99 3D printer to make him like $1,000 3D printer. And I thought that was like the coolest, weirdest thing I'd ever heard somebody like actually pulled off. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's you guys are some next level. I'm not paying for some shit kind of things. So thank you. This is about a hour total of work so far into this one. I did this one yesterday, Cupcake. I'm sure it's harder than it sounds, Ghost, but you could do that. Like get the cheap 3D printer and then print you a better printer. I don't know how well that'll work or whatever, but hey, man, never know, never know. And Cupcake, do you have any fandoms you like specifically, or what? Because I have quite a bit of art and stuff. That's why I ask stuff that's already done and things. So, yeah, give me a second. Well, let me try to pull it up, Ghost. Let me let me try to pull it up. Problem is some of it doesn't like to pull up real well. Published, held. Why is there stuff held? Oh God. Why are you posting, Vok? All right. Anyway, I don't know why that's held, but okay. Newest. Oh, it's going to be a while when you did your posted your Akaza, I think. I'm looking, Ghost. There's your Sora, the soccer guy. I can't remember the character or basketball. I can't remember. There it is. There's the Akaza. There we go. No, Leo, you don't have to pay. You don't have to do anything. Just you have to be subscribed to my channel for 24 hours before you can post. That's a YouTube thing, not my rule. Um, and then afterwards, post post stuff in there. Also, Leo, I do a sketch vault showcase every year or every month. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh crap, there it was. I was right there. Shorts. So. Let me pull it up real quick. Gotta wait for it to load. So Leo, the showcase though is I pick the topic and then you guys paint or draw or whatever, and you submit it with the hashtag showcase show sketch vault showcase. I'll write it. I'll show you in a second. I'm looking for the post real quick because I can't find it this second. Valentine's Day. I'm way back. I'm too far back. Hold on. Haha, there it is. Is it? That's not the showcase. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, Ghost, you're the first one up there. So this is without sound, obviously. Please do. So like, there's ghosts, ghost, more ghost. There's cats. Hold on, my I'm showing something off, and then I'll show you the my Nezuko. I did her Monday. I haven't seen a Leia in a while. Leia in a while. Now that I think about it. And then that was mine for the month. But yeah, so I do that every month. This month I'm thinking about Invincible as what we're doing. So but there's the Nezuko I did Monday. And then I did this one also. I did this one Tuesday. So they go like, as of right now, they go back to back like this. But yeah. Did that one Monday and Tuesday. And then let me show you this one I did. It's called Rage. So. Yeah, and then Has Been Hotel. This is spray paint, by the way, also. And that one's signed by Matthew Lillard. That one's signed by the voice actor of Kaba. Oh, that's cool. We're going to a convention in April, and Crystal and I, my girlfriend, are planning on cosplaying. It'll be her first time to cosplay, and she's going to go as Nifty, and I want to do Alistair, so we'll see how we do. And then, but yes, Leo, please. Here, let me show you my other Demon Slayer stuff real quick, too, while I'm at it. Awesome. Let me see. Let me see. I got to pull it up weird because it's on my iPad, and unfortunately, it sucks for this purpose. Hold on. Sort by newest. Oh, nice. I like that. Sketch vibes. I like your the name on there, Leo. Um, I like that also too, by the way. So Muzan, Shinobu, Kanao, Kokoshibo. I have an Inosuke as well. So, oh yeah, here you guys go. January, July. July of last year, January this year. So, there's Domo. Hey, there's my Inosuke. Zenitsu, Giyu, Genya. Hey, BB. Tengen. Saname. R.I.P. Rengoku. Also, I did this cup, Leo. So, I'm sure you saw it yesterday or when you were going through. Obanai. And then my big Zenitsu that I'm doing right now. I also have another collage that I did. It's got Tanjiro and some other people and stuff on it, or Adaki and the fox face or the fox mask ghost kids that I can't ever remember their names. So, but yeah, I like that reference to him looking up like that. That's cool. And like I said, I think I'm doing Invincible for March Sketch Vault Showcase. So, actually, let me do that real quick. Let me so you can know the hashtag to hashtag stuff in when you do it, Leo. Oh, live. All right, you got to use hashtag. All right, there you go. Yes, Omni Man. Here. Yeah. And then here's a Tanjiro. So, Conquest from Invincible, Mark as Invincible, Thrag from Invincible, Omni Man, and Alan the Alien. So here's the Tanjiro I did also. So I did these two. I did this one Monday and I did this one Tuesday, and they are supposed to, be like that. But the glare from the stuff, and then I did Sakuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. I also have this Nezuko and these Tanjiro. And then I have these too, so. Thank you, BB. Oh, this is a canvas. It's a board canvas. So it's an actual like it's just a canvas, but they're instead of being boxed and thicker, they're just on a board. I swapped over to painting on these a while back because they're easier to store and mount if you just get a like a frame for it. So so brand is let me write it down. Guanga. That is not what I wanted to spell. Guanga. So that's this brand. The Guana is this brand, and then I also use Posca paint markers. So I only Amazon, you can get a pack of like 120 of these for like it's this much colors for like cheap. And then Poscas are, a lot more expensive, but they're worth getting in my opinion. Especially for like some of the color work that uh I do specifically. It's the best. It's yeah. There you go. Yeah, acrylic is what I use. This is all acrylic paint markers, and that's what I use for my art is acrylic paint markers. So, and I used to use a brand that my girlfriend got me originally, and they quality wise were not good, but it was good because it was something to start with, and then I built up since then. So, built up what I know what to do and how to do with my markers. So and then I only use okay. I got to figure out a way to incorporate. This is the most fun you'll have watching paint dry. A friend of mine said that watching one of my videos, my shorts a while back. He's like, "Man, you can actually watch the paint dry on the videos." If you ever go back and watch, you can see where it's wet and then it dry, and you can watch it drying on those shorts. It's kind of cool, I think. How's it going, far? And water paint is hard, and color pencils are kind of hard too. So good job on that. I'm not good with color pencils or water paint specifically. Specifically, water paint like uh, watercolors are a whole another level of a pain in the ass to use. So anybody that can use them, I'm impressed by. I think I'll. So All right, you can't tell now, but you see all this different, like the different little blues on there. I had it, like I said, you can't tell now, but this is what I used for it. My favorite Demon Slayer character is probably a Nosuke, followed by like, Tanjiro and stuff. But I also really, really like Tengen. Um, yeah, I really do like Tengen. I like his whole like character stuff. Least favorite character is Shinobu, the insect Hashira chick. I hate her. I don't like her character. I know that makes some people mad, but I really just don't like her character. I thought she's kind of a waste. Her story arc is meh. And then her dying in the movie, I think they wasted way too much time on her storyline in the movie. But Sonomi's cool. Although I can't forgive him for hurting Nezuko, man. Like I get why he hurt Nezuko and what he was trying to prove, but also you're a dick for hurting Nezuko. Sanome, anyway. And then Giyu is probably my favorite of the like Hashiras and stuff. I do like Zenitsu though a lot. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Demon Slayer characters, yeah, that many. Well, where are my Demon Slayers? Yeah, that many plus one, two, three, four more. I do watch Has Been Hotel. I am a huge fan of Has Been Hotel. All right, so hold on. All right, I'll do it again. There we go. All right. Okay, so Obanai, speaker. Rengoku, Serpentius. Hey, there's your Sonomy. And Baxter. Tengen and Husker. Uradaki and Vox. This is so weird. Genya and Vox. Oh yeah, Giyu and Alistair, Inosuke and Serpentius, Alistair, Human Alistair and Domo, Charlie and Mitsuri, Lute and Mitsuri after they fought, I guess. There's Vaggie and Muchiro Tokito. Thank you. I have some more I'll show you in a second, too. I'll just show you these 5x7s real quick. Kokoshibu and Val. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Shinobu and Velvet, blah, 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 Brain, Muzan and Emily. Cherry, hello, Crystal. I'll be leaving here in a few minutes to come get you. I'm just showing off some stuff real quick. I got asked, so take that, depression. And hey, Ghost, look. Yes, acrylic paint markers. Moxie and the Nezuko. That's, well, they count. Nezuko. Hello, Sermon. Luna. Tanjiro. Zenitsu. Blitza. Stolas. Abel and Adam. And then Gaz from Invader Zim. And then also, guys, I have this Nezuko. Hi, cats. How's it going? And then this Tanjiro go together. I did Monday, and then I did this one Tuesday for any Jujutsu Kaisen fans. I also have this one, which I'm really, really proud of. And it mixes like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. So here we go. And then there's Vox up there too, with Invader Zim and Naruto and some more has-been. I'm going to get this one, Veronica. I'm going to get this one signed in April by everybody. So everybody's voice actor is going to be there. And then that's Vivi from the creator of Has Been Hotel. She signed that last year at the same convention. So there's her signature on the Big Nifty painting. And that one's done in spray paint. All the rest of that's done in acrylic paint markers and stuff. So, and Ziggy tags for everybody. Those markers work. Yeah, the markers work. So I used Giyong brand, Genyang, which is Guangna, and then Posca paint markers for all of this. Somewhat, yes. Guangna, that's it, Crystal. Sometimes, yes. Specific colors, yes. Quite often. So, oh, and look, how do you like this so far, Crystal? I do take requests. One of my Mitsuris was a request from YouTube last year. Quite a bit of stuff that I've painted has been request stuff, or so yes, I do take requests. I also take commissions and stuff like that. So, but also know that if I do not paint your request, it's mostly because it's like I don't have the time, or it's I'm not as interested in that character or art style, if that makes more sense. So I do take requests, but I don't always do them. So this is the most that I have. Crap, I don't have it anymore. I have painted Husker and Angel Dust together years ago. I did it 2 years ago. It was Angel Dust and Husker back to back from Loser Baby. So I will do it at some point probably. And then hello quick, quite sketchy. Yeah, get some better ones. I have no I have not done black clover. Get some better ones. Acrylic paint markers. The Get Young is good and they're cheap on Amazon. Not like cheap as in like quality, but they're cheap as in they're affordable and they get good coverage. They have a lot of different color uh, and all that to help out with it. So coverage and not drying out as well. Plus, store them differently than you probably are. I store all of my markers up like that. So, but yeah, I'll definitely Husker and Angel Dusk is something that I've been wanting to do. Another painting mashup of with them two in it. I just haven't. Oh, I do have. Hold on. I just thought about something. I hold on. Oh wow, it's Saturday morning though for you, isn't it, cats? So here you go, Veronica. Before I do, I have. So this was my Valentine's Day mashup that I did. That's why Jason's up there because it was Friday the 13th also. There's the radio trio. There you go. This one's called Bad Beats because all three of them are yeah. Well, I don't know. Charlie's Angels. Oh yeah, there's the Tanjiro and collage I also did, and then Amazing Digital Circus. So where do you live at? You can't find them online. I'm about to have to go though, guys. Sora, I have been painting with these about 2 years or so. India, well, you should be able to get them in India online at least, unless you have like some anti-China embargo thing that I don't know about, and that might be. But no, I've been doing marker work like this for 2 years. Before that, I was a spray paint artist, and I did spray paint everything in spray paint. So but then I moved to Las Vegas and I lost all of my equipment and things like that when I moved from here, from Alabama, and I just never been able to get it back up. So I swapped over to doing um, this art style. I do. I go live. Here lately, it's every day, or Monday through Friday. And I think I'm going to stick with that, doing it that way, than doing the lives that I had been doing, or just doing shorts that I had been doing. Although I can do the shorts again now because I've been able to free up a lot of space on my phone with a new memory hard drive thing, and so yeah, now I can actually like have more room on my phone where I was running out of stuff. I kept running out of room all the time on my phone, and I have to delete stuff, and so I was having trouble keeping shorts together or keeping video length and stuff to down to do my shorts, and so I swapped over to doing lives. But I actually like doing lives better than doing the shorts. So But I will be coming live here. I'm gonna stop here in a minute, and I got to take my puppy outside, and then Crystal, as my girlfriend, I'm gonna go pick her up for lunch, and after lunch, I'll come back and do some more art or finish up this one. Thank you. Please give me a subscribe and stuff too if you guys haven't. And like I said, here, let me show you some of my spray paint real quick before I close off. So, like, there's Nifty, Victoria, and like the Has Been, and then all of this is also spray paint. Oh yeah, here you go, Nifty, my Nifty collage. That's all marker work and stuff. And then there's this. There's that Has Been collage. This is my Sketch Vault collage, which that has a whole bunch of different characters and stuff on it too. Oh yeah, so there's Venom and Carnage. That's done in spray paint. All of that stuff is done in spray paint, except the two on the bottom. These two right here are not. These are markers and stuff, but that's all spray paint and things like that. So, and then I also have, like, I did that. I did those three on the wall right there. That's a picture of me and Crystal. That Nifty is mine as well. And then I did an Alistair and a Majora's Mask clock. And then those are also spray paint. Those three are also spray paints. So, yeah. Also, guys, be keeping track of marker usage. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a hint right now. We're at 5 markers used. So I am too, Crystal. So which other girl characters in the furthest right? Daenerys from Game of Thrones and Supergirl. But yeah, guys, give me a subscribe and hit the notification bell and stuff, because I go live every day usually, and then I'll be back live here in about an hour or so after I come back from lunch. So, not that one. Okay. Anime girl drawings. Oh, these ones. So, High School of the Dead, Morgana from Darkstalkers, and Diva. Is that who you're talking about? So, all right, guys. Anyway, I also have a Diva and stuff that I've done in a smaller one too. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. And then about an hour and a half. So probably about 1:30 or so, Pacific Standard Time, because that's my thing. So hold on. I'll point them out real quick. I can't remember her name. It's like Sayeko from High School of the Dead, and then Morgana from Darkstalkers, and then Diva from the Overwatch video game. So, but all right, guys, see you later.